Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Keith. Welcome to Keith Speaks. Now, I need you to stay with me on this one because this might be the most important thing that I've said on this platform. We're supposedly coming to the conclusion of this war that we fought, a real war, missiles, airstrikes, dead civilians, supposedly over Iran's nuclear program, supposedly. A program that has never produced a nuclear weapon. A program that Iran submitted to international inspections under the JCPOA and gave up 97% of its enriched uranium. Before Trump tore it up, we walked away from that deal in 2018 and left them holding nothing. We bombed a country over a weapon they don't have. Now I want you to hold that thought because I need to introduce you to a place called Dimona. Dimona is a facility in the Negev Desert in southern Israel, or is not real. It has been operating since the late 1950s, built with significant French assistance, never inspected by the International Atomic Energy Agency, not once, not ever. According to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, not a conspiracy blog, one of the most respected security research institutions in the world. Israel currently possesses approximately 90 nuclear warheads. Some analysts put the number as high as 200 or 300 based on available fissile material estimates. 90 to 300 nuclear weapons sitting in the Negev Desert, unverified, uninspected, fully operational. And here's the part that should make your blood run cold. When a sitting member of Congress, Joaquin Castro, asked the U.S. Senate official responsible for arms control and international security policy point blank, does Israel possess nuclear capability? The man didn't answer. Didn't say yes, didn't say no, didn't say classified, just declined. In front of Congress, on the record. That is the United States government in 2026 refusing to acknowledge publicly what the entire world already knows, because acknowledging it would blow up the entire legal and diplomatic architecture that lets us treat Iran one way and Israel another. Israel never signed the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Iran did. Iran submitted to inspections. Iran complied, and we bombed Iran anyway. Israel has had nuclear weapons since the late 1960s, has never admitted it, has never been sanctioned for it, has never been threatened over it. And in 1986, when a Dimona technician named Mordecai Vanunu tried to tell the world the truth, they kidnapped him. Israeli intelligence agents abducted him, brought him back to Israel, tried him in secret, and put him in prison for 18 years. He told the truth. They locked him up for nearly 2 decades. Now connect that to what just happened. We launched military strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities. We backed Israel doing the same. We've killed over 2,000 people. We've disrupted global energy markets. We've pushed the doomsday clock to 85 seconds to midnight, the closest it has ever been in human history. All to stop a weapon that doesn't exist. Meanwhile, the country that does have the weapon, that had one ready to use in 1967, that has politicians on record suggesting using it in Gaza, that country gets a blank check and U.S. air cover. That's not non-proliferation policy. That's a protection racket. The rule was never no nuclear weapons. The rule is no nuclear weapons unless we decide we like you. And that rule, that double standard, is exactly why the Middle East has been on fire for 60 years. Because when the law does not apply it equally, it is not law. It's leverage. Iran looked at that equation and made a rational calculation. Compliance bought them nothing, so why comply? I'm not here to defend the Iranian government. I'm here to show you the architecture of the lie. Because the same people who built this double standard are the ones selling you the MOU as peace. Dimona is the bomb they built. The double standard is the bomb they planted in the logic of every conversation about Middle East security. Watch the pattern. Follow the money. Connect the dots. This is Keith, and Keith Speaks. Catch you next time.